everyone, I'm Jennifer with 4-H Capital, and today we're going to be making a cooking recipe that my mom actually used to make me a lot when I was little, and it's tomato, egg, and scallions, so super easy. Make sure to wash your hands first. I already washed mine. Stay clean and healthy, everyone. We'll get started. So you're going to need 2 stalks of green onion, 3 tomatoes, and they're already washed. Make sure to wash them. And then you're going to need 2 eggs, vegetable oil, salt, soy sauce, and sesame oil. But if you don't have soy sauce, it's fine. Just use salt. Let's get started. So first, we're gonna want to peel the tomatoes. And it's kind of hard to peel a tomato like with the peeler, so I have this super cool trick that my mom told me about. We're just gonna take like a small pot, boil some water, and then when that is boiling, we're going to take this time to cut up our vegetables. If you are younger, then perhaps have your parents help you with the knife. So first, for the tomatoes, we're not going to cut them all the way because we're going to peel them first. That's what the water is for. So we're going to cut little X's on top, like this. And I'm going to do that with all of the tomatoes. 3 tomatoes with X's on top. And then we're going to chop the green onions. And if you are a parent and you want your kids to be involved in this part, you can also just take scissors. I'm just going to use a knife because that's what I have right now. But yeah, you just want to cut them into like tiny little pieces. And they're just going to look like this. So I left these ends, and what a cool trick to do with these is that if you put them in like a cup of water and fill up the cup like this much, maybe up to here, just put it in there and put it in the sun, it will actually start to grow again. And so like you can have just like unlimited amounts of green onions from your 2 little stalks. So I'm gonna save that, and I'm just gonna beat those eggs. Now we have our eggs, our tomatoes, and our green onion. So now we just have to wait for our water to boil. We're gonna put these in there for like a minute. We don't want to cook them because we just want to like make sure that the skin is loosened, because right now you can see it's like if you want to peel off the skin, like it's gonna take the entire tomato with it. So we're gonna put it in there, loosen up the skin for like a minute, and then we're gonna take it out, and then the skin should peel right off. We're just gonna do that and then chop these up into chunks, and then we'll get started with our stove stuff. Okay, so our water is nice and boiling now, and so we're just gonna drop these tomatoes in. Be careful though, because you know, hot water. Just gonna drop them in, and for like a minute maximum, because you don't want to cook them. You just want the skin to kind of loosen up. And you can see that like where you cut, the skin is probably gonna start peeling. And look, that one, it's already like splitting, so that's a good sign. You can just keep an eye on them. Okay, so I think these are probably good. You can already see that one is coming apart already. So we're gonna take these off the heat. I think that was about a minute. And we're just gonna bring them over to the sink here and just dump them out. We wanna kind of rinse it with cold water so that it's not too hot to touch. Okay, oops. Okay, so here's the cool part. See, this one is literally like already falling apart, so you can just peel the skin off super easily. And did you know that tomatoes are actually really good for your eyes, and they're really good for your heart? So this recipe, there's just a lot of great stuff in there for you. Okay, so now you have a fully peeled tomato. Looks kind of weird, but so we're just gonna transfer it back over here. We're just gonna chop them in 2-inch chunks. So they look kind of like this. The inside is actually still cold, which is what you want. Okay, so now everything is chopped. We have our chopped tomatoes, chopped green onions, and our beaten eggs. I have just this normal, I guess medium-sized pan. We're gonna turn on the fire, maybe like medium heat for now. And then we're gonna put some oil. You can use vegetable oil. I just have olive oil, so I'm gonna use that. We're just gonna scramble the eggs first. I'm gonna let that heat up. The first thing I'm gonna do, we're gonna scramble the eggs, the ones that we've beaten over here. We're just gonna quickly scramble them. And when this heats up, we're just gonna dump them in. Leave that bowl to the side because you were gonna transfer our eggs back in there, and I know that the eggs are uncooked in the bowl, but don't worry, after we scramble them, we're gonna take these eggs out, and then we're gonna put them back to the heat, so the uncooked eggs should be fine. However you scramble eggs is fine in this case, but this is just how I scramble my eggs. They're pretty much done now. Now the eggs are back in the bowl, and we're gonna use the same pot, and now we're gonna cook our tomatoes. So I'm gonna add a little bit more, maybe not a tablespoon, but just like, just like that much. We're gonna add in our green onions and our tomatoes. So I would add the green onions first, just because, like, so you can kind of get that flavor out before you add the tomatoes, because the tomatoes will cook pretty quickly. I've added in my green onions, and they're just kind of gonna, I guess, fry, and you should be able to like smell them. And we're just gonna stir them around until they get like a little softer. Green onions actually have like a lot of health benefits, so wherever you can add them in, they make your dish taste really good. And also, I'm pretty sure they're good for your heart, and I think they help your digestion. They're kind of soft now, so we're gonna put the tomatoes in. Gonna put them up like that, and you want to wait until they're like soft and not really mushy, maybe mushy, but like soft, and you kind of get like liquid coming out, because tomatoes have a ton of water in them, and so you kind of want it to like come out so that you have like a nice sauce that you could eat your rice with, put on your noodles, put on pasta, even eat it with bread. Definitely done that before. I'm gonna put my lid on. It'll get the tops of the tomatoes too. The best part about this recipe is that if you wanted to, it's super versatile. You could, like, as I said, you could eat it with like rice, noodles, whatever. But what my mom used to do was that she would do this exact same process, and she would make a soup. So she would do this at this moment after her tomatoes are cooking. She will put in like chicken stock or water and make it a soup. So maybe like add a couple cups, make sure it's properly salted, and it would be honestly really good. So that's why I like this recipe, because if you don't want to eat just like straight up eggs, tomatoes and stuff, you could turn it into a soup and you can have a delicious soup. So I like to cook mine until they're really just like soft. I don't know if I would use like diced tomatoes or like canned tomatoes. Honestly, you probably could. I've just never tried it before. If that's all you have, I don't see why you wouldn't be able to use that. Yeah, if you don't have tomatoes and you only have like canned tomatoes, diced tomatoes, like those big, I know they sell canned tomatoes in like whole canned tomatoes, that would honestly probably work too. I don't think there's a way you could over stir it. There's also seriously like no harm in just like pushing some of the tomatoes down. Yeah, so now that it's nice and like mushy and there's a ton of juices coming out of the tomatoes, I'm gonna salt it a little bit. So we're just gonna add in our eggs that have been sitting here, break it up into like way smaller chunks. I'm gonna add some soy sauce. So if you have soy sauce, I think it gives like a nicer flavor. And then the final touch, if you don't have sesame oil, that's fine, but I highly recommend sesame oil because it really just like makes the dish taste so much better. Since I have it right now, turn off my heat, a half a teaspoon, and I'm gonna stir it up. You can already smell it, and it smells awesome. And you can enjoy it over rice. You can make it into soup. You can put pasta in it, even noodles, like so many options. But now you know that was like, what, 5 ingredients? Yeah, so enjoy.